I'm launching the International Love Network. It's going to be an exclusive community where you're going to get direct access to ID'd and verified women who share traditional values.
Hey, what up? This is Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. So first off, I gotta say I'm sorry I had to take a few days off from making videos because on my way back, coming from the DR, I got sick. So I was out in the Dominican Republic for about 2-3 days, and basically on the way back, because I was having too much fun partying and so forth and didn't get enough sleep, and of course it caught up to me. So that's why my voice sounds pretty bad the way it is. It was worse past couple of days. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these videos and see what up. It says right here, his date needed money for her kids. Should he have helped? Good question.
Give me some money to leave for these kids so they can get some DoorDash.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, babe.
So, I'll get the door for you real quick.
I know we get ready to go on a date or whatever, but I need to leave some money for the kids so they can get some food from the DoorDash. You mind giving me a couple dollars?
Bruh. A couple dollars for this our first date. Where they daddy at? With the money.
All that don't matter. I'm asking you. I'm going on a date with you.
I know, but that's not like technically like you supposed to have that set up before you call yourself going out on a date. The children should already be straight. That shouldn't be like a responsibility on me. Like,
so my
pay
kids,
for your kids' food.
Yeah, my kids not important to you. It's a package deal.
We just met. In order for a package deal, we just met. How like?
Yo, I like his answers. He was straight to the point. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of you guys need to be. If you guys are still dating in the West, which I think that's the worst thing to be doing. But if you are and you're running into this bullshit, you know, she should have this already set up. There should be no reason why a woman in the third world, but women in this first world country should ever need to be asking for money from a man to take care of her kids when there is so many government assistance, so many things that are out there that are helping women more than men than anything. So at this point, why is she even begging this? Because she's trying to finesse him. Brothers, is this something you guys really want to be bothered with? I'll tell you guys, get your passports. Things are a lot better overseas.
This all happened like real fast. Like I got.
So you're not gonna give me no money to leave for my kids?
No, that's not. You should already have that straight before you called yourself going out on the date. No, I'm not. That's not. You know what? Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Really?
You don't have your children straight, so you shouldn't be going out on a date.
So you're just gonna cancel the date? You're not gonna help me with the kids or feed the kids or nothing?
Those ain't feed the kids. They not my kids.
All right.
They not even.
All right.
Yeah,
cool. Take care.
There you go. He did the right thing. He's better bail out and get up out of there because she's trying to finesse you. You know, those not even his kids. She want him to pay for kids that's not even his. Man, I tell you, these women, these types of women, you know, of course, not talking about all women, but these types of women feel entitled to everybody money. It's crazy. Let's move on. Trying to date.
Thank you. Ooh. Oh my God, he got an awesome.
You ready to go out to eat?
Sure.
You get a little
cold. Can we turn the air down just a little bit?
Oh, okay. No problem. We'll go out to eat, and then I'm thinking, you know, like to a movie or something. You cool with it?
Okay. Where we going out to eat at?
Well, I was thinking like Cracker Barrel.
No.
You don't like Cracker Barrel?
Mm-mm.
Well, just in case you didn't like it, I went and put together a little list of my notes. We can go to Applebee's. You like Applebee's? Chili's?
No.
Cheesecake Factory?
No.
Chipotle?
No.
Olive Garden?
No.
Buffalo Wild Wing?
No.
Wild Wing Cafe?
No.
Starbucks?
I don't do coffee dates.
So you don't want to eat, is what you're saying?
No, I do want to eat, but I mean the list that you're rattling off, there's not a place that you go for a first date.
But where you go?
Really?
I was thinking something more like Ruth Chris, the Sundial, maybe like I was thinking Noble or whatever. You not listening.
Wrong nigga. Come on.
Huh?
That's right. Kick her out.
What?
Come on.
You put me out?
Yeah. You have to get Facebook dating or something.
We didn't even leave yet, though.
We not.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we can talk about. I mean,
ain't nothing to talk about. You told me you want to go to Nobu. Get your Nobu.
You know, maybe that might have been a skip, but hey, that's what I'm talking about, brothers. That's how you gotta handle that, because they will try to take advantage of you. First date, going to these high-class restaurants? No. You don't need a first date at these high-class restaurants. That's for down the line. You don't take no first date to one of those. You know, they're just trying to get over, get a free meal. You know, coffee dates, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing, or just, you know, just to chill. You ain't gotta be spending over $100 for a date.
If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me.
I think this gentleman should consider himself to be extremely lucky, because there are some women out there that do have this type of mentality. They don't want men to necessarily listen to the words that they say. They want them to glean the hidden meaning behind it all and then do what they secretly want but won't say.
Manipulation.
Like, I can't believe you fucking could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, heaven forbid a man actually does what a woman says that she wants him to do. That's crazy.
Like, I was legit talking to a guy, and I said, I don't think we should speak anymore. And he goes, okay, haven't heard from him in 5 days. Wow, that was too easy.
See, what they really wanted was for that guy to chase after them so that that little game that they were playing could continue.
The fact that your life just went on like that, like I was nothing.
I mean, that'll happen. A lot of guys, when they figure out that a woman is playing games, will absolutely be more than pleased to leave them alone.
Guys, notice that face full of makeup that she had on? So she's making herself believe that she is a lot higher than what she is as far as looks, because she got all that makeup on to enhance her looks and so forth. But in the end, these are the games. This is what goes on in the West. Women playing games for men. Why even be bothered with this? It is straight up direct overseas. None of this stuff goes on for us men. You know, what means that travel, leaving the United States, going to different countries, is all direct.
I've never seen nothing like this. The woman is texting her guy. She's texting her sneaky link, right? Her husband's at home. Okay. She's like, yo, stop playing with me. I'll come jump on that right now.
To a sneaky link.
To a sneaky link. Sneaky like, yo, pull up. It's whatever. She's like, all right, I'm about to send you a cash app right now. $75. He's like, what's this for? She sent him a list of groceries. She said, I want you to go pick up these groceries because I'm going to go tell my husband I'm going grocery shopping. So when I come to your crib, I already got the groceries. We got the 30 to 40 minutes it would have took me to pick up the groceries to knock this fucking...
You know.
Yo, you know.
Fair women.
Son, yo. Son.
That was so intelligent.
Yo, a tear dropped from my eye, bro.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, she did that. She did her big one with that one.
Women are...
My brain don't work.
Ingenious.
My dumb ass like, all right, yo, the leave at 4. I'm going to be there at 4:15. That's all I got.
Yo, I tell you, man, they are diabolical. This stuff that goes on in the West, brothers, get your passport and leave, because, man, one of the things that people be saying that, oh, she's not in the same area as you, she's not your girl. Well, she could be living with you and she still ain't your girl. You see what's going on. Married woman, living together, about to go hit up her sneaky link. You know what I mean? About to play this game so she can go ahead and, you know, kick it with him. This is crazy. Let's move on.
All I did last night was lay on my back,
be a 304
missionary style, and fuck back. This is what I woke up to. Swear to Jesus. Now why the fuck I'm finna clock in at work when I should be a prostitute? Quit 1500. 3 minutes. What the fuck? I swear to God.
I'll call Cap.
Not the Cap.
I'll call Cap by that 3 minutes for 1500. Come on now. I'm sure you went from guy to guy to guy, because ain't no man. Most men know you're not spending that much money, especially on her. She look average, you know, not like no dime, you know, that you be trying to pay money for an escort type of stuff. Like, come on. Who you trying to fool around here? But let's move on. First off with the video, I want to say I'm going to try to do my best in editing to try to make this louder than what it is. For some odd reason, the video, the sound quality is very low. But I'm going to do my best, whatever I can do. But it says find a foreign woman, you know, traditional that is. And that's what most of us are looking for or already have. Traditional women that are good women.
I posted a video about how Western men are tired from the modern Western woman. So they're going abroad looking for wives. And guess what? It went viral. Here are two things that shocked me. Number one, the number of men who said they actually traveled to find foreign women and now reported to be happily married. Number two, the number of men who DM me asking if I could connect them to these opportunities. Now, I have personal experience helping people find international love, including my own mother. So I figured, why not? I'm launching the International Love Network. It's going to be an exclusive community where you're going to get direct access to ID'd and verified women who share traditional values, all from different countries like Philippines, Brazil, Colombia, and Thailand for now. It's going to be a private network away from the Western dating chaos. If you're interested, drop a comment interested, and I will DM you once we are ready to go live.
Yeah, for your brothers that are still looking, hey, perhaps she can help you out. So go ahead and get her information. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know, things will work out if you go through her or continue doing what you're doing, you know what I mean, the way that you're trying to find women. I know that men, we all find women in different ways, depending on which country you go to.
But listen, we are having an issue today with women going through withdrawals. That's exactly what we've been dealing with, people. We've been dealing with women. I'm going to walk you through this. This might be the top in our top 5 best shows ever. That's what women were addicted to in the 1980s, 1990s. Well, let's say the 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, and the early 2000s. When R&B was at an all-time high, it was attention and for the spotlight to always be on them, right?
It's true.
I want you guys to think about the music in the 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, and the early 2000s. When you had R&B at an all-time high, when you had the hottest artists, when you had the John B's, when you had the R. Kellys, right? When you had the Luther Vandrosses, when you had the Darnell Joneses, everyone was catering to these women, giving them compliments, telling them how beautiful they were. Everyone was saying nothing but good things about them in their music. I remember somebody said, Babyface started all this bullshit. Listen, I'll pay your rent, I'll buy your clothes. You think women weren't eating that stuff up? You think that didn't become a norm to women? Right? So all of this attention, all of this obeisance, all of this worship, they had no reason to rage because they weren't being called out on behaviors. They weren't being held accountable. None of this was coming their way. All it was, you're so beautiful. I'll do anything for you. You have to think about this now. R&B music started dying around early 2000s. That's when these women came completely unhinged and off the chain. Have you ever stopped to think about what it could psychologically do to women to all of a sudden have their favorite DRUG snatched from them? Attention. To have attention completely snatched from them and the spotlight put on men. Have you ever thought about what that could do? All of a sudden to where now the men are in the spotlight. The music videos, the money, you know, we flashing the money. We got the car with the rims on it. Like, hold on, where the hell did my attention go?
Right.
So now guess what we have to do to get our attention back? Because the men are dominating right now. They got the music videos. It said that they have millions of dollars. I want my attention back. It's time to start taking off some clothes.
Yeah, yo, that's some real stuff right there. You know what? Shouts out to the brother for breaking that down and providing us with that information, because I believe that is true. You know, being a lot of these women in the West, this is what's really going on. So that's why I got to ask you, brothers, is this something that you guys really want? You guys want to continue with this, with dealing with this out here in the West? You guys see how the games they play, the bullshit that goes on, and you may possibly get to, you know, if you date with someone, you could take them on a date, you may possibly get a hug from them. Nobody wants that. You're gonna spend hundreds of dollars just to get a hug. You could have just spent, you could have just chilled at home and saved that money. Could have done something with that, or at least could have traveled. Add that to your traveling funds and have a good time. So, well, this is So the Travel ORD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.